Hey there, it's Diane Forster, and welcome to I Have Today, the show that inspires, empowers, and educates you. And on this show, we talk about the art of intentional living. Today, it's just me here with you one-on-one. What we're going to do today is very, very powerful. The name of our show today is 7 Keys to Become a TV Host. Now, the reason why I wanted to do this show today about this is because I kept getting asked from clients, from customers, from colleagues, from other women in communities asking me, I want to host a TV show like you do. Will you teach me how to do it? So I listened, I took in all their information, and I decided, I think I need to do a show on this. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. But before we get to that, we have other goodies planned for you during this episode. And of course, we start every episode with our intention statement. And our intention statement today, appropriately, is I have today to become a celebrity in my niche. I have today to become a celebrity in my niche. Because you do. You are talented. You are unique. You are the only one who can do what you do the way you do it. So you deserve to have celebrity status and be known as the go-to expert in your niche. So if you want to, you can go to my Instagram page at Diane Forster Official, and you can go to the wallpapers tab there and download that as your screensaver so you see it all week long. We do these every single episode. So every week you have an intention statement that you could use as your screensaver on your phone so that every time you look at your phone, you see it. It's a reminder. It gets anchored. It becomes a part of you. So that's ours today, which is I have today to become a celebrity in my niche. All right. Now, before we go further into the episode, I first want to say welcome. Welcome if you are here for the first time. Thank you so much for being here. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Let me tell you where you can access this show. I Have Today with Diane Forster is housed and hosted on the E360 TV network. So you can see us live there. You can also see us live on my YouTube channel and my Facebook page, both called I Have Today with Diane Forster. This show is live every Monday at 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. So, but we're also available in replays, obviously on those platforms, and then on all the other streaming platforms, Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, Android, you name it. You can find us everywhere. And we also take this episode and upload it to my podcast, which you can find on all the podcasting platforms. Again, it's called I Have Today with Diane Forster. So thank you so much for being here. And what we're going to do now, before I get into the 7 keys, which I'm so excited about, I wanted to tell you that if you are watching us live and you have questions or comments, the place to ask those is on Facebook at I Have Today with Diane Forster. That is where I can see your comments and questions. So if you have anything that you want to ask, hop on over there so I can see them. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Now, one of the things related to the intention statements that I wanted to say is, an intention statement is basically an affirmation. And the intention statements, the more and more you say them, the more and more powerful they become. And what we're doing here is we are collecting a resource library of our guests' intention statements and our viewers' intention statements. And they all start with, I have today too. And then you fill in the blank. So we would love to receive your intention statements. What does that mean for you? What's your daily intention statement or your daily mantra? What's the thing that you live by? Well, where you can send that in to us is at dianeforster.com/intention. dianeforster.com intention. We've got a ticker going right now with that information on there. So send us your intention statements. Do it in video. Make sure to have your name, where you're from, and then what your intention statement is. And keep it to 20 to 30 seconds, okay? It's really, really important. All right? So we look forward to getting them and featuring you on the show. All right. So next we're going to do a segment that I call Magical Manifestation Moments. And when we do this segment, I usually share magical manifestation moments that I've experienced in my life. And then we share other people's experiences too. We love to hear your stories. So, but what I want to do today is a little bit differently because I wanted to share what I've been up to and what's been happening with me since I read Rhonda Byrne's new book, her new book that came out, I want to say a couple of months ago, called The Secret to Love, Health, and Money. The Secret to Love, Health, and Money. Now, she is the creator of the hit TV movie and book, The Secret, the entire book series. And her work has been a powerful influence on my life, not to mention 500 million other people's lives since that movie came out and touched the lives of 500 million people. And so whenever she puts something out, I get it right away and I read it right away. I send copies to my kids because the way she communicates and explains how this law of attraction really works is really simple and easy to understand. And she always gives simple, easy processes to follow. So this book basically says it all, the secret to love, health, and money. I mean, those are the top three things that everyone is focused on. They're either focused on their love and relationships, lack of, or unhealthy, or great, amazing love. They're focused on health, which, by the way, when I read this book, I read the health section first because I think health comes first. And then, of course, money. We all need money. And so what I wanted to share today for you is in this magical manifestation moment is basically a quick little synopsis. If you do this, you will start manifesting so much better, faster, and easier. How does that sound? So the key in all three areas, and truly in manifesting anything and everything that you want in your life, is to ask, believe, and receive. Ask, believe, and receive. So how do you do that? First part is asking. And so asking for what you want, you have no limits. You are an unlimited being. You came here to experience all the amazingness and awesomeness that is part of this journey. The field is unlimited, infinite possibilities, infinite scenarios of the way you could be living your life, but how you're living it, and it literally today, whatever is going on in your life is 100% contributed to your belief system and what you believe about relationships, what you believe about health, what you believe about money. And so take a look at your life and see where things are going well and where things could potentially be better. And so how you ask, believe, and receive, the first part is the asking part. You've got to get really clear and specific about what it is you want, because the universe, the quantum field, spirit, God, angels, whatever you believe in, cannot bring you ambiguity. They get mixed messages. They need the specificity. So if you want a partner in your life, you want to attract a spouse, and say I'm talking to the women out there and you want to attract a man, I'm just giving this as a scenario, get specific about him. What does he look like? In your eyes, what are you attracted to? What does he look like? What does he sound like? What are some of his values and his traits? What is he really, really good at? What do you enjoy together? What common interests do you have? Is he an early riser like you? Is he a parent? Is he good in business? Is he successful? Does he like dogs? Is he a nature person? Get very specific about him, and then get very specific about what your life is like together with him, from everything, all the big things and little things. And so I've read processes about this so often. And so the more specific you are does not mean the further out in the distance that person is. Actually, it's quite the contrary. The more specific you are, the more you've given your order to the universe, the more you've told Genie in the bottle what it is you want, the faster it's going to come in if you do the following two things. The next step is to believe. You have to believe that what you asked for is yours, that it's coming to you. And here's the thing. The moment you do this, the moment you ask, it's done. It's done. It already exists in the vibrational field. It already exists. It just has to manifest into the material, into the physical, which can happen in as little as a day, as an hour, as in the next interaction you have. Truly, you have to believe. What stops most people from receiving their manifestations is, yes, they want it. They want it. They come from a place of lack instead of desire. And then they block themselves and they say, well, I did all the things. I journaled about it. I made a vision board about it. I've been affirming it. I did all the things. Where is he? Right? They're negating it right away. You can't do that. You have to know, number one, I asked, I was specific. The universe gives me everything I want. I believe it's coming, absolutely coming. And then you have to receive. And in order to receive, which is the third step, you need to do a couple things. Number one, be detached to the outcome. Don't go looking for it. It's going to find you. It is going to find you. There's anything that's yours, you can't not receive it. You just cannot not receive it. So think about that for a second. It's yours. It's yours simply because you asked. So don't go looking for it. Stay detached to the outcome of the how and the where and all of those questions you might have as to how it's going to show up. And then also be playful, make it a game. Isn't it fun? And just be as happy as you can be. As happy and grateful in your life as you can be for where you are right now. If you're alone, loving you, loving every part of you. You do not have to be different. Nothing needs to change in your life. Nothing about your physicality, nothing about your education. Nothing needs to change in order for you to be worthy and deserving. And the more you love yourself, the more you live in gratitude and appreciation for where you are in your life, for every experience that's happened to you in the past, where you are right now, and what's coming in your future. I talk about this all this time with Love It, Thank It, Bring It. The more you live that way, the higher your frequency and vibration, the faster you're going to manifest. And so it comes from asking, getting clear and specific about what you want, believing that it's yours, allowing to receive by letting go of the attachment, trying to figure out the how, why, where, focusing on the lack that it hasn't happened yet, and living in gratitude, appreciation, and happiness. Happiness, happiness, happiness. I just summed up this book in a few minutes. I still highly recommend you get it and you read it, because this is something that you will want to reread. But I do this work all the time, and I still love the reminders. I still love reading about it and learning about it, because every time I pick up something new and different, I learn more, I expand more, I grow more. And so that's my magical manifestation moment for you, that you truly You are the magical manifester in your life. Just get clear about what you want, no matter what it is, and then believe that it's yours, and then allow the universe to bring it to you by being happy and grateful and detached. Okay? So that's our magical manifestation moment. If you want to send in yours, I do believe that you can send in stories of your magical manifestation moments at info@dianeforster.com. Shoot us an email and we can get your story featured on the TV show. All right. Speaking of TV shows, I'm about to give you the 7 keys to become a TV host. So before I do that, let's take a quick moment for our sponsor. Take a look and I'll be right back. This week's episode of I Have Today is brought to you by the Spifter. The Spifter is a fun sifting spoon that makes cooking, baking, and decorating with sugars and spices so much fun. No more mess or wasting your spices. It's fast, clean, and easy. Everything looks and tastes delicious. It's also great for straining loose tea, getting pesky broken cork out of your wine glass, and draining liquid off food like olives and capers. Whether you're a novice cook or a gourmet chef, you'll love the results. The Spifter, the kitchen gadget that no kitchen should be without. All right, here we go. Are you ready to get into this? All right, so the 7 keys to become a TV host. Why I'm doing this again is because I got a lot of requests from people, women in particular, but some men too. Would I please teach them how they can do it? So I said, all right, well, I'm gonna do an episode. I'm gonna use my own show as a platform to teach this information and expand on it. And so why it's so important right now, before I get into this 7 keys, like really quickly, the reason why you want to do this and host a TV show is for a couple of reasons. Number one, video's not going anywhere. It's not. And so to be prolific and get on camera with your own platform is going to do a couple of things for you. Number one, it's going to raise your credibility and your authority as a leader in your business. And I'm talking about doing this TV show as an added vertical to your business. You know, you're already successful business, but you really ready to take it to the next level. You want to improve and impact more people with your influence, with your information, your knowledge, your expertise. So it's so important to do it in this platform, because as I'm sharing the keys with you, you're going to understand why this platform, by doing a show, is really going to elevate you. It really is going to change your life. And so I'm going to walk you through how simple and easy it actually can be. So the first key that I'm going to share with you, if you want to launch your own show, and maybe you have a show, maybe you're out there and you started a YouTube channel, or you've got Facebook Lives that you do, or you're already on an OTT, over the top streaming platform, but you want to up level it. This is for you too, because I'm also going to share some of the don'ts. Okay. So the first key is you need to be captivating. You absolutely need to be captivating. You can't talk in your normal voice like you would talk to a girlfriend or a spouse or a friend that you would in your show. Listen to how my whole tone, inflection, articulation, everything changed. No, you have to be captivating. You have to 5x your energy level to be on camera. I'm not kidding. I don't say 10x, but 5x. You've got to be vibrant, alive. You've got to have a good tone in your voice, good delivery. See, I always use my hands, and I'm always looking in the camera, and I'm engaging with you, but also by being captivating, you yourself being captivating, your set needs to be captivating too. So what do I mean by that? You need to make sure that there is nothing distracting the viewer from taking their attention off of you. You want them focused 100% on you. So see my set, I got a copy of my book over here. I got a little thing over there. I got a lamp over there. It's subtle. It's classy. It's clean. Nothing is distracting, right? So you want to be captivating to your audience. You want all of their attention and focus and energy on you. So make it as clean and captivating as possible. The set as well as yourself. You also need to be well lit. You need a good mic. You need a good camera. These are just some of the things that you need to be really captivating. You know, you got to be eye level with the camera. Don't be looking down. You know what? When you look down at the camera, it adds 10 years to you. When you look up, it takes 10 years away. The right lighting, all of this stuff does it for you. So you have to think about that. And so that's one of the things that you need to do as the keys is to be captivating. You know, I talk about 3 mistakes also, but I'll just give you one of them. One of the mistakes I see a lot of hosts make, because I'm giving you the negative too, is they make the show all about them. Your show is not about you. It's about your audience. It's about the person receiving this information from you. They're looking for it. They're seeking it. They want this information. Make it the most pleasant experience possible for them, truly. And how you do that is by being as captivating as you can. All right. So now our next key is you need powerful content. Powerful content. And by that, it needs to be amazing. It needs to be so representative of who you are and what you do and offer value to the audience. So it needs to be, and this is the trick, it needs to be as timely as it can and as evergreen as it can. So in other words, where does it serve the audience right now in their lives, where they are, with the problem that you solve for them, how you are the solution to this problem, whatever area that is in your business and in your life and in your TV show. But it also needs to have a level of, it needs to be evergreen. It has to have a level of timeliness to it so that knowing this, that your content is going to live on forever, it is going to live on forever. So wherever anybody is on their journey, when they find you and they find your show and your content, that it's relevant, that it matters, that it's going to be able to make the impact on their lives that they want it to be. So that's smart strategy. So you need powerful content. Another mistake I see hosts make is they don't put together a long-term strategic plan on how they're delivering their TV show. They're just willy-nilly getting guests, getting, experts, people on their show without a plan of action, without really taking a look at, well, what's the intention behind this? So really good shows have strategy behind it. They have intention behind it. And that is part of creating really, really powerful content. You want your audience to trust you. You do. You want them to come back over and over again. You want them to know that when you are delivering your show and hosting your show to them, that they can build that know, like, trust factor because you're an authority in it. You deliver really powerful content. So that's key number 2. All right. Key number 3 is your show must be compelling. Make your show compelling. Most hosts that I know have an hour-long show, right? This is an hour-long show. Now, there's a lot of videos out there and they're, on YouTube. Like I said, there's shorts and there's reels and all of those things. But what you're delivering when you host a TV show is something that's, in my opinion, at a much higher level. If you're someone who hopes to be on a larger platform, whether it's over the top or over the air, on cable, and have a really quality show, your show has to be compelling. It has to engage the viewers. It has to have a good flow to it. If you have an hour-long show, Make sure if it's an interview style and you don't have different segments, like we have different segments here. If you don't have different segments, make sure the show is moving along. Make sure that you're engaging the audience with compelling questions, content, with guests, so that there can be that feeling that, yeah, I want to hear more. I want to hear more. You need to be able to come in right away with a hook for them to let them know what they can expect, why they should stay with you. Make your show as compelling as you can possibly make it. All right. Okay. We're going to keep going. Here we go with key number 4. Your creative must be unique. The creative of your show needs to be a unique expression of you. The logos you use, the colors you use, the graphics you use, the banners you use, the transitions you use, everything should be 100% representative of you and your brand. And it needs to be unique. Don't use anything that's just generic out there. Make sure it is an authentic expression of you. This is, believe it or not, this stuff matters. And if you look at any network show, it is branded in their colors, their logos. It's always on point. It's always beautiful, and it's always unique to what that television show is offering to you. The same thing for you. You've got to think about these things. Make sure that your creative is unique, because here's the truth. You have 3 seconds to capture somebody's attention. That's it. 3 seconds before they're off. And another mistake that I see is, I have watched shows. I've been asked to review and critique shows. And one of my pet peeves is that I go to watch your show and I have to sit through 5 minutes of ads and commercials. I mean, really? That's the way you're starting your show? No. Look at how the networks do it. Look how we did it. We had the quick intro beginning, and right away told you what the show is, what our theme is, what the topic was, and what you can expect. I want you to know right away what you can expect. So it's either going to resonate with the audience or it's not. They're going to click off and go away. You owe that to the audience, because remember, the show isn't about you. It's about your audience, your viewers and your listeners. So make sure your creative is unique. And strategically, of course, you want advertisers, of course, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. You want those things. Of course, you want that in your show, but put it strategically throughout the show. Make sure that the flow of your show is in alignment with keeping up the momentum and keeping it compelling, like I just talked about. And the creative is part of that process. All right. So next is, you must attract and maintain an audience. You must attract and maintain an audience. Why are viewers going to come to your show? What is it that they're going to get? Again, what is the problem you're solving for them? Or the pleasure you're satisfying for them? Your show might be a comedy, it might be a fun show. Who knows what it is? But what is it that they're going to get out of it? That needs to be part of your messaging and your marketing. It's got to be weaved throughout everything that you do. All of this ties together so that you can attract the audience and then let them come over and over and over again. You want them to make this appointment TV viewing. You want them to come back over and over and over again, because they're getting so much value from you, so much. They're learning, they're growing, they're expanding, they're being informed, they're being educated, they're being entertained. So what are you doing to get eyeballs to your show week after week after week? So important. How are you staying relevant in their minds and top of mind for your viewers? Another thing that you need to keep in mind of. Okay, number 6, here we go. You must leverage your show. Leverage your show. When you produce a show, it's only 20% of the content and the delivery. What is the other 80% is what you do with before the show and then after the show. How are you marketing it and promoting it and letting people know about it? What's coming up? How are you reaching them? How are they aware that you're delivering the show and it's going to be on XYZ topic and they should be there if that interests them? And then following the show, how are you getting viewers to come to it after it's premiered, after it's gone live, to let them know hey, there was something here and you might find this interesting. Check it out. So you really need to leverage your show. What are you doing to do that? And how are you keeping the audience coming back week after week after week? All right. All right. So here we go. Number 7. You ready? You need to monetize your show. Yes. If you are producing this show needs to be making money for you. You know, a lot of people do this without monetizing it. And I understand that in the beginning, I certainly did that too, because I wanted to get my feet wet and wanted to build my muscles and all of that. But at some point in time, you're going to need to monetize your show. And how do you monetize your show? How do you attract advertisers, sponsors, brand partners, distribution, affiliate deals, clients, customers, all of the things that are contributing to the monetization of this television show and why it's so important to add this vertical to your business. Remember, your TV show is a part of your business. This is who I'm talking to right now. You are a business woman or man. You are a professional, entrepreneur, expert. You have a successful business. Now you're ready to up level and take your business to the next level. That's what this is going to do for you. And you should have multiple verticals delivering, revenue to your business. And monetizing your show is just another way to do it. So you need to be monetizing your show. So those are the 7 keys. Let me just repeat them really quickly. Number 1 was you need to be captivating. Number 2, you need powerful content. Number 3, your show must be compelling. Number 4, your creative must be unique. Number 5, you must attract and maintain an audience and actually continue to grow an audience. You must leverage your show and you need to monetize your show. So again, this is for all of you out there who are thinking about doing a TV show and wanting to do it. You just don't know how. This is a way to do it really well, really smart, and really strategically. You need to have these 7 keys. So what I'm going to share right now is an opportunity where I'm going to be hosting a free masterclass. So if you want to learn more and go deeper into these 7 topics, then I invite you to join me here. Take a look and a listen right now. Hi there. So are you ready to become a TV personality? Well, if this is something you've been thinking about, then I have an opportunity for you. But first, let me tell you who this is for. This is for you. If you are a woman professional, you're over 40, and your business is going well, and you want to add TV hosting to your list of talents. You're also very passionate about helping women with the work that you do. You want to be known as the go-to expert in your niche, and you feel like you're ready to add TV hosting, you just don't know how to do it. Well, I'm Diane Forster, and I am hosting a free masterclass called Launch and Host Your Own TV Show, where I am going to teach you the system that builds your credibility. It teaches you how to attract clients, customers, advertisers, sponsors, and audience. It also will help you get on other people's stages and audience and really build your credibility as a celebrity in your industry. And you can do it in 4 easy steps in about 4 hours a month. Now, I have 40 years background in advertising and media sales. And when women kept asking me, I want to do what you do, I took that sign seriously. And so I created it in this simple, easy to follow masterclass. And it's absolutely free. So go to dianewebinar.com to register to get into this free masterclass while it's available. And again, This is for you, ladies, if your business is already successful, but you're really ready to add TV hosts to your list of talents and start serving the world in a much bigger way. So I'll see you inside the masterclass. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, so that is for you if you want to learn more. I'm hosting this masterclass and I'm excited to have you there and see you there and help you with your being compelling, help you with your content, help you with be captivating, help with the creative, and then leverage, monetize, and grow your audience. So that's what we are doing. Again, that is at dianewebinar.com. dianewebinar.com. It is called Launch Your Own TV Show Masterclass. So, all right. So that's what we've got for you today on the show. I wanted to deliver this to you today, but before we leave, I want to share with you our mantra meditation, which we always do at the end of each show. And that allows us to take a moment, take just a couple of minutes to anchor in everything that we've talked about today. And I talked a lot about manifestation at the beginning of the show, and then launching your own TV show and how to do that. Before I do that, let me just say this. You know, Oprah, Ellen, Drew, Kelly, all the TV hosts out there, they all have something in common that they have in common with you. And the thing that they have in common is they all had careers before they became TV hosts. They had never TV hosted before. They didn't have any experience in that. They're just like you. So why not you? If you know that you have a powerful message to share with the world, you want to impact more people, as many people as you can, you're heart-centered in your business and you really want to just, give that to the world. That's totally me. So I get it. Then join me for this masterclass. Take this opportunity to explore if TV hosting your own show is something that's for you. So I just wanted to say that because I know the limiting beliefs that we have and the doubt and the fear and who am I and who do I think I am? Well, who you are is extraordinary and you deserve this. If this is something you want, remember what I said about Rhonda's book. If you want it, just get clear about it. That's all you need to do. Get clear about it, be specific about it, believe it, and let the universe bring it to you because it will happen for you. I promise. All right. So what we're going to do for the meditation is this. If you're driving, obviously you can't do this. But for everybody else, I want you to just uncross your feet and put your hands on your lap. Close your eyes. And what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in for 4 seconds. Then we're going to hold it for 8 as we count to 8, as we send energy and light up all 8 of our chakras. And I'm talking about our solar plexus, our sacral. Zip, zip, rewind. Our root chakra, our sacral, our solar plexus, our heart, our throat, our third eye, our crown, and our soul star. And our soul star is so important. It's about a foot above our head. And the color connected to that is white. And that, giving that energy opens up the portal of information and abundance for you. You start to receive the ideas. You start to receive the next step. You start to receive the pictures in your mind. It's so powerful. So I want you to do that as you're counting to 8. And then we're going to breathe out for the count of 8 as if we're blowing out birthday candles. And what I want you to visualize is every negative emotion, feeling, memory, anything toxic, you're blowing it right out of your body. You're clearing it. You're getting rid of it. And so we're going to do that 2 times. So hang tight with me. I'll walk you through it. And then just listen to my words. So here we go. Close your eyes. All right. Breathe in for the count of 4. Hold it for 8 as we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let it out for 8. Get rid of all that toxicity. Let's do it again. Breathe in for 4. Hold it as we count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe out for 8. Keep your eyes closed and listen to the words. I have today to love my life. Something really good is going to happen to me today. I can feel it. Miracles big and small. I notice them all. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. I'm grateful for many things today. One of the things I'm grateful for is my ability to know that I can be, do, and have anything I want, even being a TV host of my own TV show. I've dreamt about it before, and why not me? I can do it. Diane's going to lead the way, and I'm going to follow, and I'm going to make this dream come true. I also am grateful for the fact that now I understand the power I have in manifesting what I want into my life. I know it's as simple as asking, believing, and receiving. My job and role is to get really clear about what I want, not what I don't want, but exactly what I do want. And when I focus my attention on that and I get that clarity, I know it's coming just because I asked. I believe in it. And then I do everything in my power every day, moment by moment, to catch myself and have awareness when I am doubting or have fear or worry or any negative emotion, and flip that around to be happy and grateful and appreciative and trusting that things are working out for me. Absolutely know with every fiber of my soul, spirit, and being that I am worthy and deserving of everything that I want in this life. Not just some of it, all of it. How lucky am I that I now know this? And I also know that as Diane delivers these words, she is in gratitude and appreciation for the platform that allows her to deliver this message to me and to everyone else in the world. If she can do it, I can do it. I have value, I have experience, I have knowledge, I have worth, I have a voice, and I can deliver powerful help, support, and influence on the entire world. That's my power. That feels really good. So on this day and every day forward, I am going to live in that power. I am going to ask for what I want. I am going to believe it's coming. I am going to trust the process and receive it and allow the universe to bring it to me in the most fun, extraordinary ways. And I am going to be the powerful influence I am meant to be on this world simply because I'm here. I will live it today and every day forward. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for being here today. I truly appreciate you. It's my pleasure and honor to host this television show and this podcast and be here for you to help you in your life to live to your highest, greatest, fullest potential. I hope you will join me at the Launch and Start in Your Own TV Show Masterclass. I look forward to seeing you there and raising you to the next level if TV hosting is something that you want to do. I look forward to having you here again as we are here live every single week, Mondays at 11 a.m. Pacific time. And I want you to have an absolutely beautiful today. Follow me on social media at Diane Forster Official. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at I Have Today with Diane Forster. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.